Hey, look who's here. Hey, me, Matt.
So I just finished watching Raw. I watched it last night too, a little bit with Kyle, and it was a pretty good show. I think that I really enjoy Raw Underground. I mean, I always enjoy that aggression and that ground and pound. And of course, Braun Strowman was there. He took on Titus O'Neil and Riddick Moss and Dolph Ziggler, of course, who also fought each other. But yeah, basically Braun Strowman is one of the best when he is aggressive like that. And he's going to be facing Deba Kato. I know last week I called him Bubba Tunde, but Deba Kato. So, yeah, not sure how that's going to go. That's next week. Now, obviously, you had a promo with Cedric Alexander talking about why he turned on Ricochet and Apollo. And you know what? I think he's absolutely right. He definitely deserves a lot more than what he has had, and getting the shit kicked out of him by the Hurt Business, and now finally joining the Hurt Business. I guess I can understand a lot from that, but the steel cage match with Seth Rollins and Dominic was awesome. You know, I think that Dominic is really starting to pay his dues in the matter of, yeah, I know he has only maybe one match, but this has to go somewhere. You know, I want to see Dominic finally get a win on Seth, but it was a pretty good match. Buddy went to go slam the door on Dominic. The referee stopped him, and then he accidentally slammed the door on Seth when Seth went to the... You know, it's kind of like... I think Buddy Murphy is kind of the stupid one in the Messiah. I know that Austin Theory is no longer in there, but yeah, I think I see a breakup eventually, and I'm not sure what happens. After the match, Dominic was tended to by the family, while Seth beat the shit out of Buddy. So, I mean, that was weird. Yeah, it was a good match. They tried to escape the cage as well, many times. You had Seth and Dominic both crash crotch first onto the rope. Yeah. And hopefully they'd have enough sense to...
We're a fucking cup!
Yeah. So that was cool. You had Liv Morgan and Ruby Riott take on Natalya and Lana. But it was fine. I mean, the Riott Squad won, no surprise there. You just had Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler who are on commentary, and after the match they came into the ring and beat up Natalya and Lana. So their match at Clash of Champions is going to be good. We now have a WWE title match, which will also be an ambulance match with Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre, who had a heated backstage conversation, and it turned into a brawl. So, yeah, their feud's picking up. In a way, you know, best friends that are in a common with one goal. So that's good. And I can't wait to see what else happens. You had the match with the Street Profits and Nakamura and Cesaro, and it was pretty good. I mean, Street Profits won, obviously, because they're on Raw. You had... Well, actually, it was Cedric and I believe Ricochet, if I'm not mistaken, had a match where Cedric came out on top. And then, of course, you had Raymond Rowe taking on Bobby Lashley last week. Hanson got injured when he dove off the mid rope and injured himself, which I saw a video recently, and I gotta say this: just because you can doesn't mean you should. I'll leave it at that. But overall, this was a good Raw. I can't wait to see what happens next week. Obviously, we're gonna see Depateto, or Depateto, whatever the fuck, take on Braun Strowman. And with Dominic and Seth, I'm not even sure what's gonna happen there. Oh yeah, you also had Kevin Owens beat Aleister Black with a stunner. That was a pretty good match. And was obviously, if Keith won, he might get a shot at the WWE title if Randy Orton's not clear. So it could very well be an ambulance match, Keith Lee and Drew McIntyre. The match was stopped though when Retribution came out, and they came out a lot during the night. So Retribution did that, and then the Hurt Business came out, beat the shit out of Retribution. Well, Drew and Keith came back to kick their ass as well. You know, you have the confrontation after the Mickey and Asuka match. Mickey got injured, and I'm still trying to figure out what the hell happened. But then Zelina Vega came out to challenge Asuka, which I can't wait to see how that turns out. But anyways, talk to you later. Bye.